Grace Pedota with the CSE, and we're here for another episode of Between Two Rocks at PDAC 2020. I am so excited because Richard Carleton, the CEO of the Canadian Securities Exchange, is joining me this afternoon. Richard, how are you finding PDAC this year?
Well, I've just managed to get on the floor. We've had folks visiting us in the office on rumors that there's a tremendous view at First Canadian Place today. Unfortunately, we're in the clouds, and you can literally see nothing at this point. But we had some very productive meetings with folks that are both looking to list companies on the exchange and, very interestingly, investment funds that are looking for opportunities in the Canadian public markets.
So rumor has it that mining is back, and is that true? And if so, why?
Well, I may have been one of the people who started that rumor. But in point of fact, last year in 2019, the mining group led all sectors for new listings in Canada. It was about 35, 40 new companies came into the public capital markets on the Canadian Securities Exchange last year from the mining sector. And the pace of listings improved as the year went on. Clearly, we were driven by the rise in gold prices over the course of last year and into this year. Palladium has also been on a tremendous run. And we've seen, I think, renewed interest in the battery metals as a result of increased demand for energy-efficient batteries to support electric vehicles and some of the other applications. So all in all, it's been a very robust 6 to 9 months for the mining industry on the capital markets.
And where are we seeing a lot of these junior mining listings coming from? Because I know the CSE is a very international exchange. Is there any other countries we're seeing junior minings coming from?
Well, as usual in the Canadian mining industry, the holes in the ground are being poked all over the place. Whether it's in South America, in North America, in Africa. One of our gold exploration companies has got a very interesting project underway in Japan, which isn't necessarily known as a global mining destination, but there had some very successful drill results, and recently attracted investment in a joint venture with Newmont Mining.
Excellent. And what kind of advice would you give to a new investor looking to put their money into junior mining companies?
Well, right now, we haven't seen a lot of new retail money come into the space. Most of the investment, and actually one of the interesting facts is the mining industry on the CSE attracted $42 million in new investment during the month of January alone in 48 separate financings. But a lot of those were private placements being done by very sophisticated organizations and individuals. All of this is public information. And so one of the great things about the public markets is you have an opportunity to invest alongside some of the smartest, most informed investors, people like Eric Sprott, and I mentioned Newmont Mining, and Cisco just did a deal with one of our other issuers. So as a public investor, you can see that this is taking place, and unlike, say, some of the venture capital and private equity opportunities, you can invest alongside these folks in these projects. So I would suggest that people look at where the smart money is going, because this is all disclosed, it's transparent, it's in press releases and analyst reports and so on. And you can put your money alongside, as I say, some of the smartest, most involved people in the sector.
Great. Thank you so much for joining me today in Between Two Rocks, Richard.
A real pleasure. Thank you.